colleges to where these athletes are being drafted. For the last two drafts, NFL drafts, they're not drafting HBCUs. Hence the reason Deion Sanders took his kids to Colorado. Because again, they would have never been drafted at Jackson State.
I'm trying to understand I'm trying to understand the correlation.
We finna get into the video, man. It's basically why do black women care so much about who men date? Very interesting. I'm really trying to hear their take. Like I say, I do blind reactions. I just saw the title and I'm gonna put my input in there. So hey, put y'all cash up in the comments. Y'all know how to do. Also, if you want to join the $1,000 giveaway, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and go follow me on Instagram at 200_acres. You are in the giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway live on this month on the 22nd. You don't want to miss it. But hey, let's get into the video, fam.
With all of this, like, what relevance is
black women went to HBCUs? That's where it all started.
That's where it started, Anton.
I mean, that's what I was just gonna say though. Like,
well, maybe I had the percentage wrong.
You see a lot of these black athletes that are getting drafted alongside these white women or non-black women. And
why do you say they're getting alongside the white women? The white women aren't getting drafted. The black guys are, so it's the white women.
What I'm saying is the overall consensus was that why do black athletes tend to be with these young white women instead of black women? And especially the athletes that get drafted out of college. And CJ is correct. The black women that are going to college, the majority of them are not going to these schools where these black athletes are getting drafted. They're not at Texas. They're not in Wisconsin. They're not in Indiana, wherever. They're at the HBCUs and they don't draft there. They don't draft at those schools. So that's probably why you see that dynamic, because in Wisconsin, the majority of people that go there are non-black people. You know,
do y'all women care about whether or not these athletes are talking to these white women?
You said,
I don't.
Do y'all care that
I don't care.
It makes me sad that like maybe it's just me, but I feel like black women are the only people that care about any of this. Black guys don't care when black women date nobody else. Like, don't nobody else care. But black women just give a shit about what us black niggas is doing.
It sounds like
hold on. Quentin, that's not true because you got Umar Johnson on here.
What's the point of the topic?
That's one nigga. That's one nigga. One solid nigga. That nigga care about everybody not dating outside their race. That's one nigga. I ain't never heard no nigga said, look at that black girl with that white. We don't care.
I see. No.
There's a lot.
I'll give all the fucks.
I see a lot of pro-black. I see a lot of pro-black.
That's what I was just about to say. Yep.
All the time talking about the whole milk and magnesia, snow bunnies. I see it happening a lot.
Mm-hmm. Never seen it in my life.
Because they normally try to connect. They normally try to connect.
You're right. I really don't see it much, man. I don't see it. And men, like, men really don't care about that stuff. Like I say, Dr. Umar Johnson, you can name on your hand how many men really care about that type. Black women are mainly the ones, I would say, that care more about what black men are doing. But I would say it from a perspective of, it's like, all right, well, why? I mean, it's tough. All I can say is I feel I'll get my point later on. I gotta let my thoughts accumulate because I don't want to say nothing wrong because this is a sensitive topic.
Some kind of conspiracy that like that's the goal is to get us to be wiped out. So usually you do hear a lot of pro-black, Africana, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that has nothing to do about pro-black. That goes both ways.
No, I'm just saying. Usually, when you're, because I'll listen to some of those guys to get the history of things, and they will
agree with me.
What did you say?
So the chat agrees with me. So to his point, the only time that black men.
I see
a lot of them will connect.
You gotta do one mic.
He got to get off a delay.
So to his point, the only time black men care about a black woman dating a white dude is if she's attractive. Because we're going to sit back and think, how the hell did he get her? That's the only time we give a damn.
It's not true.
We don't ever think that. We just automatically think the white dude.
I see guys say that all the time. But at the same time, most of the black guys I see complaining about it, they be fucking over these chicks like crazy anyway. So I don't really understand the It's almost like Umar Johnson, right? Like, he's not married to a black woman.
Is he married at all?
He got baby mamas.
But you can say the same in reverse. The only time black women care is that he with a white woman is when he going to the league.
That's true.
So,
I don't disagree.
But see, that's why I asked.
When I walk around with white chicks, nigga, I get all.
That's why I asked the question. Okay?
Actually, he's an athlete.
I asked the question and I said, how much do y'all care about whether or not
I can run circles around
these
you.
athletes are dating these white women? Do y'all really care?
We don't, but there's some women that do. As Quinn just said, when he's with his old ass white lady, he gets stares. Even though she's old and like 60, he gets stares.
I didn't say that. We don't go in public together. We just hang out at the house. My other white ladies. Thanks.
Okay, your other white ladies. He gets stares. So it's like, and he's not an athlete. Okay, so some women do care. But the thing is that women don't have that same energy for Serena or women or men.
I'm actually probably the most athletic person on here. I participate in a sport. Like I actively participate in a sport.
No, you're not.
I doubt you're the most athletic, but carry on.
Motorcycle racers are athletes too. Thank you.
You're like 5'11",
Motorcycle racers are athletes, and most motorcycle racers are 5'3". Thank you.
Quinn, we're talking about like athletes, like basketball players.
Real ones.
Athletes.
Real athletes.
You like how women just like to change the definitions of words. Athletes, not just an athlete.
Because listen, when we think of athletes, we're not thinking about motorcycle riders. We're thinking about basketball, baseball,
what you're thinking
about. Thinking about tennis before you guys. Let's just be honest. We're thinking about polo players before y'all.
That'd be a good debate. Side note.
Yeah, we're
What's
not
an
thinking
athlete?
about motorcycle riders.
More athletic than all that shit you're talking about. If you want to be,
Okay, I mean, do you want a cookie? But I'm just saying, in the normal situation, when we're talking about athletes, ain't nobody thinking about motorcycle riders
At all, but white women.
Yeah, a white woman might.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
no, I
DJ, crazy, bro. You crazy.
You got.
All right. Well, I would say this. I think a lot of the reason. Ooh, I got a good one. The reason a lot of guys date these out of their race is because a lot of times the black women don't even want them. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you what. That's why I dated. I love black women, especially the super dark ones. I don't like the red bones. I can't. The red bones not my thing, but them super dark chocolate black women. Ooh, them. Golly, some always in the background. Golly, I'm sorry about that, guys, but I love black women. The only reason I never dated, well, I dated some, is because a lot of times the black women didn't want a guy like me because I ain't no gangster, I ain't no drug dealer. Or they was always trying to get me to spend money that I didn't have to look like something that I wasn't. It was either or. I would have been broke, or they just didn't want to mess with me because I ain't no drug dealer or trapper. You feel me? So that's the reason I ain't really, you feel me? But on the other hand, I don't date these type of women. You know what I'm saying? They just not my stilo. I slept with them. They fun to do that with, but just the culture and all of that, I could never do it myself. And a lot of guys I see, a lot of the black guys I see dating these type of women, they're just a different type of guy. I feel like they are more of a beta type of male who the woman basically can control. And I think those type of women like them type of black men. That's just my preference. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for that, but I'm sorry. That's my preference. And like I say, the culture just too different for me. So I chose to stay away from those women, me personally. So I just went in the middle. I'm more of a, that's why I date Hispanics, because that's just me. They rock with me, I rock with them. But yeah, that's my take on both ends. I feel like a lot of times the reason these guys don't mess with black women is because a lot of black women don't want them type. You know? On the other end, the athlete wise, I feel like a lot of times, like they were saying, these women are them other colored women are in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? To get those athletes. That's just me.
I did Black Beauty. I did used to play football. UCL, go Broncos.
Oh, Jesus. We're not talking about middle school play, okay? But
That's D2 football. Thanks, appreciate it.
okay, that's good. That one season. Okay, but back.
Where'd you play, Q? Why are you talking shit?
I played volleyball in college.
Where at? Where'd you go?
I played SFA and I played softball
Never heard of it. Got it.
every Tuesday.
I played softball too.
Yeah, I play softball currently, a real sport.
We getting derailed.
Exactly. Queen got triggered because I didn't say motorcycle riding was a real
sport. All right, champions, my bad.
Not. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, back to Anton's question. Women sometimes do care. They do. Let's just be honest. Because if they see a black man with a white queen, and he look good, oh, they looking. But
being honest.
But it's just that's what it is. I mean, but I kind of hate that how sometimes in this society, like with conversation on social media, men, they kind of put people against each other. Why don't y'all act like white women? That's why foreign women do this. So that's why sometimes women they look at women like, okay, now you with a white chick, because it's just social media just spins it to make it more than it is. But I really don't care. Date who you want to date.
Well, let's be true. Like there was a study that I read. They asked the white women how many of you would fuck a black dude. It was like 85%. And then they asked the same white women how many of you were married a black dude. It was like 10%. So it ain't going to duration.
It's a fetish. Some white women be with black men because it's a fetish, or they use you like 2K got used by the other chick for his money. It just happens. You think black women are the only ones using people? It's crazy.
I'm sorry, 2K, that she's mean to you too.
No, it's not mean. I'm just saying something he said. Black women are not the only people using men nowadays. White women, you got these Hispanics. They're doing the same thing.
Hey Q, did you hear about the stat that only white?
She ain't lying though, because if you want to know the absolute truth, a lot of niggas be like, "Oh, white women love black men." That ain't true, bro. White women love their white king. A lot of times, bro, the reason, like, you see what type of white women you see a lot of black dudes with. Most likely it's the super thick white woman or the super thick white woman. Because what we consider as in the black community as thick, the white man Tom Brady type, he consider fat. You see what I'm saying? So we see like let's say Ari. Now I want to see a woman a woman who kind of, I'm trying to give an example. Like Ari the Don type built woman. Tom Brady looking at her as fat. We looking at her, dang, she thick. Them type of white women is the women that black guys love. So a lot of times them white women will choose the black guy because the black guy choosing them. But if they had an option to choose between the black guy or a Tom Brady type white guy, they going for the white guy. That's just a fact. That's a fact. So a lot of white women love. No, bro. A lot of times, like I say, you see them black guys with a white woman. It's very rarely you see a black guy with a Megan Fox looking white woman. Very rarely. Most of the time you see black guys with bigger white women or super thick white women. That's just me. But if those white women had a chance to build a Tom Brady type, they'll be with them. I'm just saying. Just like Buddy said, 10% of them was like they'll marry one. But that if it be 85% said they'll sleep with one. That's just a fact, bro.
White men only marry like out of the race at 3%.
No, I didn't, but I'm not surprised.
I think groups stay within groups for the most part, but I think it's, especially in America, I think it's just, I hate this topic. I just think it's so divisive, honestly. I mean, that's just me, but I guess stats will show groups usually stay with groups, but I don't think anyone has to or should or whatever. Like,
yeah,
whatever.
So Coach K is right. It's only divisive in America. It's not like this in Europe. It's not like this in Asia. It's only over here.
Yep. They didn't have Jim Crow in South America.
Yeah.
This is true too.
Yeah, but y'all here in America. So the only thing that you can speak to is what your current situation is, right?
I think Toro said something else.
Are
He said
y'all
he's not
living in
here.
Europe? Are y'all living in Europe or are y'all living in South America? Or like is that a relevant thing?
Oh, I'm a passport bro.
Shit.
I don't know, bro. I just literally got back on Friday. So
Where'd you get back from?
Oh, Colombia.
What was happening over in Colombia? How's it rocking over there?
Living life. No Jim Crow. Yeah. It's
So what do you mean no Jim? What does no Jim Crow mean?
You said what, Anton? What's your question?
I said, no, I was wondering. I said, what does no Jim Crow mean?
Oh, yeah. The one thing I realized that when slavery ended hundreds of years ago, they were mixing. They were mixing. Everyone was mixing. We were stifled. Pretty much, you go to Brazil, everyone looks like Obama, with beautiful hair like Jazz. You see what I'm saying? Or you'll see just a medley of colors and you see the black in everyone, right? Like there's 200 million black people in Brazil out of their 400 million. You see what I'm saying? Half their country is literally the black is all over the place. You go to Colombia and you're seeing sisters that look like Q, sisters that look like Jazz, sisters that look like KP. You know what I'm saying?
So do you go over there for women?
No, I'm actually getting ready to move my whole life out of the country, similar like Theo Wath.
No. I'm saying, so you don't go over there for women. You just go over there and enjoy the women.
Oh, no, I go over there and live my life. Women listen, I go with what comes to me, but I'm not going over there to trick. Like once you learn the language, you let nature take its course. Just like how you're a real smooth, cool brother that shake hands and hug women and take other men's women. The same thing happens there, especially if you know what I'm saying, speak the language.
Wouldn't you going over there though be considered mixing too though?
Mixing? No, I just blend in actually. As I just said, I see women that look like you there. I see brothers that look like CJ there. I see Anton there.
Well, at the end of the day, bro, like I gotta chime in on what the last brother was talking about, the passport, whatever. Do y'all passport thing, but I'm gonna tell you this: if you lame in America, you going to another country it's not finna unlame you, bro. You still lame. So if you can't get females in America, you'll go over to Colombia. You know what they're gonna do? Them Colombian women ain't dumb. They're gonna use you. And a lot of times they'll use you to get over here. As soon as they get Americanized, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna come to a nigga like 200 who been getting females in America. That's what they're gonna do. Or a nigga like who just be getting the females out here. Bro, just because you go to another country, like I say, do not unlame you. So if you can't get girls in America, don't think going to another country finna change. Because I'm telling you, I've seen it multiple times. Niggas done brought a woman over here. Soon as she got Americanized, she left you too. So at the end of the day, you got to work on yourself and become that man. You got to become that guy. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas like me don't got to go out the country. I ain't go out the country to find my woman. You feel me? You don't have to. You got good women here. But a lot of time, you guys don't work on yourself. So y'all trying to take the easy way out. And that ain't gonna work for y'all, bro. You can't escape hard work and building yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna end the video right now, man. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys next video. And always remember, be safe out there, Kings. Let's get it.